Okay, I'm up here at my friend John's house, and we're gonna try the Baja Punch because I don't want to have this whole thing to myself because I'm trying to cut out sugar in that. I
Yes.
do I do look like I'm a little bit like slimmer, like I'm not quite as wide as I was like a week or so ago.
Well,
So I think
that's
I
what I think too, man. If we if you start tagging along with me to the gym, and we're still gonna do that. That hasn't changed, Because that's the one thing I'm gonna ask the doctor is that when can I go back to work and when can I start hitting the gym?
so yeah, actually the Baja Punch actually looks a little bit more slightly more pink.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was orange, and I thought it was
it's
Livewire when I
pink.
first saw it, but it's like I saw the different logo, and then I looking at it, it's actually a slightly bit
I've been
more.
looking at. I think so. So mid August. I'm gonna shave in mid August.
Yeah,
Because I told you I was gonna try the year. So, but I'm gonna keep the mustache. So I'm gonna trim it. I'm gonna, so I'll shave it all and then I'll trim the how I'll have the mustache, like trimmed and
that's pretty good.
I wouldn't mind
It's
starting
like
with.
it's kind of a tropical sort of like flavor.
Hmm,
It's
okay.
it's like not just like orange, like I would have expected. It is like a fruity punch kind of flavor.
That's a Mountain Dew product and it actually doesn't taste like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the default Mountain Dew is like
Almost
very
citrus.
basic, rudimentary.
Well, isn't that kind of a citrusy flavor, the original?
Yeah, it's supposed to be citrus, but it's like a nondescript. Like you can't really like it's a generic citrus, not really anything specific. Like you couldn't say it was like lemon or
Lime or whatever.
orange or anything like that. It was like very just generic, nondescript citrus, but like
I
you can
mean,
kind of this has a little bit more something to it.
yeah, like this is actually something that I could actually, that's new.
And this is a pretty a relatively new product. Um, I remember seeing something about it was gonna come out like later, like in the summer, but back when I was first looking for the major melon in a lot of places because I could barely find it anywhere.
Right.
It was still like brand new. Now you see major melon at Safeway and you see a whole bunch of it.
Right, because now the newness is over.
Hmm. But this was something that was coming before too long, and now it's out. And other places besides here have probably gotten it like before we did. But now,
Well,
now I get to try it, and
I mean, I kind of wonder, like, yeah, you wonder, huh? Oh, man. Ooh.
if they have a zero sugar version of this and I can try it,
Well,
I'll have that like pretty often
I
probably
mean, I'm
because this
wondering,
is good.
well, I mean, do they give a zero, now does Mountain Dew make a zero sugar version of anything that they have?
Um,
Just regular, probably?
well, there's the Diet Mountain Dew, and then like Major Melon has a zero sugar version,
Because,
and Baja Blast has a zero sugar version. Um, I would expect Baja Punch, and there's supposed to be another one that's like yellow.
huh.
Um, I think.
I mean, because I mean, I just kind of wonder, I mean, like, I mean,
And then regular Mountain Dew does have a zero sugar, not just diet, but zero sugar version as well.
see,
Because I have tried that.
seeing, I mean, and Pepsi does it right with their zero sugar. Like, they try to get it as close to the normal as they can. Like, you could, like, if it's cold enough and iced up enough and everything, or just right or whatever, regular regular Pepsi Zero isn't bad. Maybe I should try to. Maybe I should try to give it a go.
And Dr. Pepper. I know you're not a big fan of Dr. Pepper, but
No, I'm one of the only ones in my family that isn't.
But the zero sugar version of Dr. Pepper is pretty close to the original as well.
Yeah, no, well,
they're getting better.
Renee always drank the diet Dr. Pepper, and then she I think she does do zero now. And I just, my cousin, there's no way he'll ever switch like me. I'm not drinking a fucking. If I'm drinking zero, I ain't drinking it at all.
And what's funny about these, like, I had the regular diet Mountain Dew earlier today, and like the ingredients say it's like a combination of sucralose and aspartame.
That just doesn't sound healthy.
They don't. It sounds like too chemically, but though the diet Mountain Dew doesn't have 0 calories. It has like 10.
Right.
But that's still a drastic cut compared to fucking 280.
Well, I mean, I look at a normal can of Pepsi, it's 140, 160.
Yeah, for a 12 ounce.
Right. And I mean, I look and, because I just took cans and put them in the garbage, and I had a good 6-pack on the table. And, I'm getting back to drinking them pretty heavy again. Every couple hours, I put another 4 in the freezer to cool. So it's time for... I think the only reason why I'm not gaining all the weight is because I walk so much to top it all off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing physical labor. If I was still in restaurant work or something where I'd just continue to drink it all day at work too, I'd probably be back up to 200 and something pounds. But I'm gonna...
That was pretty good. I hope to find a 0 sugar version of that. Because I'm not going to be drinking the full sugar version like...
So you're pretty committed to trying to stop.
Yeah, I was really concerned because I was feeling some certain things which might have to do with
all diabetic stuff, man. Don't be embarrassed by it.
No, it's not diabetes or anything. It was something to do with possibly the COVID vaccines, and it might have caused something called myocarditis.
Okay.
So it's like a slight myocarditis is like a slight like inflammation of the heart muscle.
Oh.
And I wasn't feeling anything extreme pain, but like...
See, and I'm not feeling anything, so that's why I was like, huh?
But like a slight kind of like weirdness like every so often. Like I thought like maybe like the like constantly eating like a pound of pasta with like a chili or soup or like the quantities that I was consuming, like I thought maybe that was starting to catch up with me and it was something to do with that. But I saw a video today about how the COVID vaccine, like it's very rare, but it can cause something called myocarditis. It does go away after a while in most cases.
Mm-hmm.
So like I realized that's probably like what it was. But it's not like a major thing.
Yeah. I mean,
but,
but
kind of feeling weirdness kind of prompted me to like scale things way back, and like that was what got me like started dialing back my sugar and stuff like that. I thought it was something else, but it's actually just like a side effect of the COVID
that'll
vaccines.
be good. I mean, if because you'll end up dropping tons of weight as soon as your body realizes it.
Yeah. I think I'm starting to notice it.
I mean, it's like, because I know when I quit for all that time and didn't drink it for like 6 months or whatever, after a while it just said, like, oh damn, well, alright, think about it, there's times where my whole daily calorie intake was just Pepsi alone.
Mm-hmm.
You drink 12 of them, there's, plus a couple with a meal from whatever meals you're eating that come with them.
Mm.
Large, so there's another, 3 or 4 of them with every meal.
And sometimes, like when I would have like for dinner, I would cook up like a box of pasta and put a can of soup or something in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a box of pasta, a 1 pound box of pasta, is like 1,600 calories by itself.
Wow.
And then you add in like for example the can of Campbell's chunky clam chowder that I have that I
Yeah,
was
so
planning
you're
on.
over 2,000 just with
That that can of clam chowder is 390 calories. So
So you're
combine that
almost
with that. That's 2,000 almost 2,000 calories in
there.
one meal. And I would have that for dinner, and I would have had other stuff before
Granted,
in the day.
and I've learned this too. Like if I have some big 3,000 calorie meal, I'll make sure that I have walked about 5 to 6 miles in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it'll kind of break it down in half. Because in that case, that's about 500-600 calories you burn off.
That's something I've been doing too, or trying to like get into the habit of doing. What I will do is like when I get my meal for the day, I'll walk up to the store and get it, and walk back. Sometimes I'll eat it there and walk back, and whenever I need to get a meal, I will walk up to the store to get it and then walk back. And instead of
just even for me, if I go to the pot shops, why do you think I get? Like, there's closer zips and stuff to the house. 72nd's actually closest than all of them, really, when you think about it. But that's a mile and a quarter. Let alone if I went down to 24th or I went over to 38th. Because if I go to 38th, then I walk all that way over to 38th, and then I walk the other way back and through the Lincoln District and back around. So by the time I get back, there's 4 or 5 miles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that Baja Punch is pretty good. Again, I hope to find a zero sugar version of it so that I can like continue to enjoy it, or at least like have like just like one or two a week, and like just be really careful about how much sugar, because 280 calories versus 10 for a 20 ounce, that's a lot.
Well, that's a huge difference. I mean, that's a really big difference.
So yeah, that's about it for the moment. I just wanted to try it, and I didn't want to drink the whole thing. I wanted to share it with my friends. So, your opinions overall?
Well, since I'm not a Mountain Dew drinker, I actually like this, and so I'm a Pepsi. I mean, I'm pro Pepsi products because even if I don't drink a Pepsi, if it's something else I'm drinking, usually it's a Pepsi product or something. So and usually that would be root beer. Usually.
Mug or Barks or
Mug's a Pepsi product.
Yeah, Barks is like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, right, and you can tell the difference. Mm.
So, actually, I haven't had like root beer in kind of a while. So, like, maybe I'll get like a diet root beer or something later today.
The mug root beer is caffeine free.
Yeah, yeah.
But the mug root beer has more calories than the can of Pepsi. It's like 20 more calories than. So I guess it kind of balances out, but it doesn't.
It's good to find the diet version for my use case, but it's another experience. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the moment. This video has to be under 15 minutes, otherwise I can't upload it to this account. So I'll be back whenever I'm back.